So hello my dear friends, welcome back. Welcome to your channel Cooking Astrology. First of all, I would like to thank all of you for subscribing my channel and liking my videos. Thanks a lot. So let's continue our journey, our discussion of houses of the Dashmansh chart in Vedic Astrology. And in this today's video, let's try to decode 11th house and how with the help of your own desires, this house actually have the capacity to help you achieve professional success and monetary growth into your own life. Now the very first thing you need to first of all have to have some basic understanding regarding the functionings of this in 11th house. Only then you will be able to decode the planets that are going to be influencing, sitting and controlling the 11th house. Now the very first thing, this is the house which will give you desire to become successful. And this is the desire, deepest desire, which is going to be present inside every human being. All your deepest desires are going to be first of all connected with the 11th house. Now this particular 11th house represents your own professional desires, desire to become successful in your job or even in your business. So all the desires, accumulated desires are going to be seen through this 11th house. This is also the house which particularly represents any sort of gains and losses that are going to be happening with the help of your own professional friend circle. How supportive your professional friend circle is going to be wherever you are working. So the support system that is going to be present nearby you is seen through the 11th house. Now have you seen some individuals, because of their own connections, basically because of their own network circle, they are gaining opportunities after opportunities and then they are becoming more and more successful. People who are having very strong house, by mean to say strong 11th house, it's like the controller of the 11th and the planet sitting in the 11th. They both must need to be very optimally positioned. Then this actually have the capacity to give you opportunities after opportunities. And then this will help you to achieve lot of success and personal satisfaction into your own life. This is also the house which particularly governs your own ambitions in your own life. Okay, like how ambitious you are. After achieving this target, whether you are going to be setting the next target or not is dependent over the 11th house. Many people, they are completely satisfied with the kind of results which they are getting in their own life, whereas most people are not satisfied with the results that they are getting in their own life. And yes, definitely this house also symbolizes the negative factors like greed actually. Like if the greed is working negatively, it means the 11th house is going to be having some negative influence in your horoscope. People who are actually making money through certain quick methods, it may be by winning a lottery ticket, okay, or it may be by playing some casino or some other tactics or maybe online gamings actually, where with this much effort you are gaining huge amount of results into your own life. I'm talking about monetary wise. So this 11th house represents the individuals whose desires are going to be higher. Now 11th house lord particularly represent how well and how efficiently you are going to be running after your desires. And that is where you need to understand the importance of 10th house lord of the D1 chart is going to play a very important role in the Dashmansh Kundli. Because understand one thing here, in the 10th house of the D1 chart, which is your natal birth chart, this is originally the house of career. And what we are decoding here, we are simply like opening this 10th house in the more minor picture actually in order to check how the career part is going to be taking place. So now first of all you need to pick how strong the 10th house lord of the D1 chart in your D10 chart. And if your 11th house lord, which we are right now discussing, if it is forming any sort of connection with the 10th house lord of the D1 chart, then this actually have the capacity to form a very great Raj Yoga. By mean to say forming a great Raj Yoga, it's like that here your own skill set is not going to matter a lot. Hard work matter up to some extent. But even if you are average in many of the areas in your own life, if the support of the 10th house lord of the D1 is there in the horoscope, or even you need to also check the second important planet is the Amatya Karagraha. That is the planet holding the lowest degree in your natal birth chart. Okay, second lowest degree. First is the Atam Karka, that is soul significator. Second is Amatya Karagraha. That is the second highest degree. I will tell you particularly in the Gemini astrology also, the most of the Raj Yogas, specifically from the career, profession and business, they are going to be formed with the help of checking the placement of Amatya Karka in the D10 chart actually. And in this D10 chart, your 10th house is also very important, which I previously discussed with you. So if for example, the 10th house lord of the D10 chart also and even in the D1 chart also, suppose both of these planets are forming some connection with your 11th house, then this have the capacity to actually form a very strong Raj Yogas in your own life. It means this native or this person is actually guaranteed it's going to be rising in their own career. Many a times I will also tell you, 11th house we can also study for any major transformations. And these are the transformations which are not happening on the very minor scale. I'm talking about any big transformations. Big transformation mean to say, suppose you are coming from a very mediocre background in your college, in your school, you are a very mediocre child or maybe below mediocre child. But in the career you are rising out of a sudden. You are opening your own startup company, or maybe you are doing some technological advancement, some great research, and that is actually going to be creating a deep impact in the society. So it means you are going to be having very pretty strong 11th house, because this house will also going to help you to attract recognition. Okay, attract recognition mean here you are working hard and recognition you are also attracting. Many a times individuals' work is not recognized actually. I have seen many hard-working people, okay, many people that are working hard, even they are working smartly also. But basically what is happening, these hard-working, these knowledgeable people, they are having lack of platform. And without platform, it becomes very difficult for you to showcase your knowledge in front of other people. So 11th house is that particular platform actually, because this is the house which represent your influence in the professional friend circle. Suppose right now I'm an astrologer filming this video and this is my core domain, this is my career. So how influential me as an astrologer in front of other astrologers also. So your influence particularly in your own stream or in your field is seen through this 11th house. Suppose you are an IT professional, or maybe you are right now you are in the data sciences, or maybe you are making data centers for artificial intelligence, or maybe you are suppose involved in that particular work. Now how strong and how influential you are going to be in that field actually is going to be seen through 11th house, because this is the house which particularly represents your own establishment. It's not the establishment which is going to be coming by taking degrees actually. That is seen through the 9th house. Suppose you are having doctorate degree, you are PhD, or maybe you are double master's degree, MBA, or this kind of a thing. So these degrees are not going to be influencing the 11th house. 11th house is basically influenced by your own zeal, that is your own desire to become successful. And that is where in the 21st century, Kali Yuga, where we are currently living, it's not necessarily having more knowledge is going to be a correct symbol that you people become successful. No, it's knowledge is not the accurate indicator here. Here your own zeal and desire that is going to be present inside you, that is going present inside you. So that is actually going to play a very significant role in order to dictate that thing. Next important point, I discussed initially the factor of greed basically. Now greed is it's present inside every person, okay. Some people are having that much greed, big greed, very big greed actually. So greed is also seen through 11th house, and that is where if for example there are multiple malefic associations coming with the 11th house or 11th house lord. Like for example, your 11th house lord is becoming Saturn, forming connection with Mars and Ketu. So if more than 2-3 malefics that are going to be forming connection with the 11th, or suppose 3 malefics are sitting in this 11th house, then in this individuals also have the capacity to actually bend the rules, okay. Bending the rules mean like going under the table or these kind of things actually, because then these individuals, they are not going to be differentiating much between the black money and the white money. For them the money is money. It's as simple as that. Because I will tell you, malefics are not going to be creating more difference differentiation in that area. So for them, money is going to be money. It may be by obtained using some fair or some unfair means. It's in 11th house. All the thieves also, thugs also, gamblers also, they are having pretty much strong 11th house, because malefic association is going to be creating them the deepest desires to actually achieve more and more things into their own life. So that is also indicated through the 11th house. Even the major rise and major fall in the monetary aspect actually. Suppose you have worked hard or you have reached up to that level at a good position, maybe working as a CEO, CTO of one organization. Immediately suppose you are getting fired from that particular organization. So the sudden fall is also seen through 11th house. You remember I told you your own professional friend circle support and they are not supporting you and pulling your leg, that is seen through 11th house. So if the malefic associations are going to be there, or even if for example the debilitated planets are, suppose they are forming connection with the 11th house, it means the jealousy factor of other people are going to be then present in your own life. And because of their jealousy, they are going to be pulling your leg actually. So if you are climbing high, they are going to pull your leg. So this is also the house which particularly governs the political environment in any organization. I know many of you are watching this video, you face up to some extent, yes, office politics is involved everywhere in most of the organizations. But in case you want to see whether it's a very worst case politics that is happening, that is 11th house. Okay, because this is the house which particularly governs all the tactics also, methods also. It's like that the race is there. 10 person are running for one single thing, and the whosoever is going to be more brutal is going to be winning that game actually. Because this is not the house which will going to teach you the lessons of patience and these kind of a thing. This is the more impatient house, like actually, okay, if you are thinking in your mind, keep on thinking, results will not come. Whereas suppose you are not thinking much and you are acting more, that is your 11th house. That is also the main reason why many entrepreneurs who are changing from doing a job and doing a business and even making a successful business, they are having pretty strong 11th house. Because first of all, desire is important. But once that desire is coming, then the zeal and energy, enthusiasm is also very important. So that 11th house is going to give you. And I request you to please do check the Raj Yogas created by Amatya Karka. Okay, Amatya Karka is the planet holding the second lowest degree and the 10th house of the D1 chart. And third thing you can also check is the Saturn placement. Because Saturn is the sole significator of the D10 chart. Just like Sun is the sole significator of D1, Venus is the sole significator of D9, Saturn represents sole significance of your Dashmansh Kundli. So do check the placements and even try to understand the Raj Yogas that are created, like how the strength of the planets are getting improved in my divisional chart. This will help you to dictate more deeper results in this matter. So I hope you have gained some deep insights in this particular video with me. Regarding any queries and consultations, you can just drop me an email and I will try my best to get back to you as soon as possible. Also make sure to subscribe my channel below, hit the like button if you really enjoyed this video, and I'm going to meet you very soon in the next video. Till then, bye bye and Hare Krishna.